Good afternoon, dear children. Hope you are all keeping safe. Today, we are going to learn a new topic in English composition, that is letter writing. Children, in English Balbharati, we have already learned how the children had written a letter to the principal asking her to allow them to take the books home, the library books home, to read. And how the librarian had written a letter of thank you to the children, and so on. So today, children, I will explain how to write a letter with various points. Now children, some points to remember while writing a letter. Number 1. The sender's name and address are written on the upper right corner of the page. 2. The receiver's name or post of the receiver is written near the left margin with the address. Number 3. The subject of the letter is to be written for official letters below the receiver's address. Number 4. We do not mention a subject in our friendly letter. Number 5. Next, address the receiver writing Dear Sir or Dear Madam. Number 6. Remember the content matter of the letter is written in a polite language. Number 7. When we write an official letter, we end it with yours faithfully or yours sincerely. When we write a letter to a friend or parent, we end it with yours lovingly. Number 9. The letter ends with a signature of the sender. The layout of the letter. Properly space the layout of your formal letters you write, with space between the heading, the greeting, each paragraph, the closing and your signature. Single space your letter and leave a space between each paragraph. When sending typed letters, leave 2 spaces before and after your written signature. The 3 types of letters: formal, informal and semi-formal letters. You can find 4 basic elements in both formal and informal letters: a salutation, an introduction, the body text and the conclusion with signature. The salutation is also known as the greeting. Importance of letter writing. Letters can be a great way to ask for information. They also help you tell decision makers and other influenced people what you think. Though email is a really popular form of communication, letters provide a powerful and more formal way of communication. Write a letter to your friend telling him the importance of reading books. Criado House, Juhu, 22nd September 2020. Dear Tanish, I am writing this letter to tell you about the importance of reading books. Nowadays, people mostly use their phones in their free time, which is no good. It only gives out harmful radiation. Earlier, when there were no mobile phones, people used to read storybooks. Even nowadays, some people read storybooks. There are great storybooks such as Harry Potter and Secret 7. They are really interesting and adventurous. By reading storybooks, we can also improve our English vocabulary. Reading storybooks is a great hobby. I would advise you to read books in your free time rather than using your phone. Try to spread this message to everyone. Convey my regards to uncle and aunt. Your loving friend, Aiden. Now children, let's see another type of letter. Here we will write a letter to your friend explaining the importance of social distancing to prevent the spread of any infectious disease. Court Colony, Fort, Mumbai, 22nd September 2020. Dear Darshini, I hope you are in great health and state of mind. As you know, the entire world is going through challenging phases on account of COVID-19 pandemic. The government is giving relaxation in lockdown. Trains, buses and flights have resumed with guidelines. The virus is spreading very fast across the nation. I have written this letter to take precautions during these relaxations. I would advise you not to ignore the following safety guidelines as the chances of contagion are quite high. The number of cases of infected patients has been rising alarmingly. I would advise you to take all precautions such as washing hands, using sanitizers outside, maintaining proper social distancing, using face masks and wearing gloves, etc. You should not go out to play with your friends at all. I know it is very tough, but you have to follow this precaution very carefully. If you practice precaution, you will stay safe. Also encourage other family members and your friends to practice these precautions. The only hope to stay safe is by following these precautions until the cure is found. I hope you will pay heed to my advice. That's all for now. Pranam to father and mother. Your loving friend Shruti. Now children, as you've understood how to write a letter, here's an exercise for you. Write a letter to your friend telling him about the importance of saving water. While writing this letter, keep these points in mind. Where do we get water? What is the importance of water? How can we save water? And why saving water is so important. Children, I hope you've understood how to write a letter. Now sit back and write that letter on how to save water. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe. God bless.